this turnout in the pits. It is Vegas to Reno qualifying time. I mean, slam packed. Getting ready to go, guys. This is qualifying, and this is oh so important because this determines starting position. Hello, race fans. It is your boy, Racing Jack Corpella here, and take a look. One of the most prestigious races in the world. It is Vegas to Reno 2025, and this place is absolutely slammed. We're at Gene Dry Lakes, about 30 minutes outside of Las Vegas proper, and today it's qualifying day. This will determine starting positions for Friday's big Vegas to Reno, and that is oh so important because if you don't want to be chasing a ton of dust, if you want to start up front, you got to get it done right here. So many trucks and UTVs here from all over the world. Here's a team all the way from Canada. They come all over. This is one to really put on your resume. And there's the man in charge right there, Bryan Folks, carrying on the great legacy of his father, Casey. Here at Vegas to Reno. Let's get it on. Look at this line of UTVs. Unbelievable. What a turnout. Everybody trying to etch their name in the history books by winning one of America's most prestigious races. All starts right here. And isn't it amazing how popular UTV racing has become? This place is absolutely stacked. Shout out to Brian and Megan. They've worked so hard for so many years to keep this going, and qualifying just about to get underway, guys. It's about a 5-mile course. These vehicles will go all out as fast as they can possibly go. The finish is somewhere over there, and what's interesting is setup will be quite a bit different than we'll see. This is 5 miles, 500 miles on Friday. They're not worried about breaking down. Right now they got them lightened up like they're drag racing. It's an all-out sprint here in qualifying. Jason Coleman ready to kick off official qualifying here in the 6100 truck. These machines running spec LS3 engines, most of them 40-inch tires, and boy, they're ready to go wide open. How you doing, guys? Jason, what'd you think of that sight lap? How's the course?
Looks nice. Ready to go. Trying to put it on the pole. See what happens.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Oh, it is hot out here in the desert, but these drivers ready to push it to the limits, all to try to earn that top qualifying spot for Vegas to Reno. Stay with us. We've got 6100, we got the buggies, we got unlimited, we got UTVs, we got a lot to see. 15-second board is out for Bryan Folks. Jason Coleman ready to get this party started and go as fast as he possibly can for 5 miles. Oh, this course is rough. Wow, and look at that dust. Look at that dust. That is why you want to start up front. Can you imagine following that? It's going to be very, very tough. I told you it's an international happening. Craig McCarthy here from Australia. The VMC machine, number 4. Woo, throwing some big dust, big dust. Here comes the 6101 of David Ziegler, DNA Carpentry. Perennial powerhouse, Brenthel out of FX Construction, always a threat to win. Had a great run last year. Brenthel. And here comes Joe Hurley from PSP, Power Sports Pros. 15-second card waves. He's ready to go. 15-second card comes out for the fast Canadian, Tracy Grab. This is Brad Person, Jacob Person, 6129. One of the most successful buggy racers of all time. and 2938 on the Can-Am. Couple more veterans, a lot of driving talent here. Travis Williams, C.J. Hutchins, ready to go 6177 out of Travis Williams Motorsports. Highly decorated racer. Shane and Earl coming up next. Ready to attack. Matt Cullen, Mason Cullen, F&L Racing Fuel back 6107. Great story here, guys. Jack Olliges, Steve Olliges, father-son team. Right here, hometown, Las Vegas, Nevada. Looking for a good qualifying effort. Fishbound. Got to be the sentimental favorites here with a great father-son story. We'll see what they can do. All their customers and employees at Team Ford rooting them on. Big dealership here in Las Vegas. This is what they like to do for fun. Digging in. Nice start for Team Olliges. Here's Woodruff Burns. 61, 68, ready to go. Connor McMullen's here with Kevin McMullen. Here's the 13, ready to go. Second card is out. It's about time to get these UTVs underway. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Best in the desert, qualifying, Vegas to Reno. Best in the desert staff working hard. And there is Ronnie Anderson ready to go. They're all here, guys, all the big name drivers. Shout out to the ladies that make it happen in here. Thank you, ladies. Not an easy job at 97 degrees.
Oh my gosh, it's hot out here, but we're so happy and we're so thankful that everything's turning out great. Thank you to everybody who's out here, and yeah, we're kicking ass.
Here we go, sending more off. Long hot day, vying for the top spot. These UTVs are cooking. Dust already, guys. That drives home my point. That's one UTV. Imagine chasing 10, 20. That's why you want to start up front. That's why qualifying is oh so important. Comes Team Johnson, T951. Thank goodness these guys have cooling systems in there. They've been sitting in that cockpit for a long time waiting, and now, best in the desert, pushing them through. All the big names are here. Tirana Racing in his Can-Am. See what he can do. He knows how to get it done. Perennial championship contender out here in the Best in the Desert series. Here we go. comes Christian Serapis, riding with his brother Brett Serapis. Jack Daniels UTV. Comes Alan Alexander. Big shout out to Alan. DEG backed by Tensor Tire. Piplick out here ready to go in the Razor. Just amazing the competition between Polaris and Can-Am and how evenly matched these UTVs are. And here comes Parker Christian. Burchard, this is Cruz Burchard, SoCal West Coast Electric Polaris Razor. Brand new Tensor tire on the back. They'll need that on Friday in case they get any flats. Comes another Burchard. Look at this line, guys. Unbelievable turnout here. This is Amin Patel. They get one sight lap and then official qualifying to follow. But this sight lap, very, very important. Amin, the M81 design back machine, method race wheels. This is Josh Smith, Smith Brothers Racing. TRC fabrication here, great looking livery, something different. Bryan Folks says he likes it. Ready to go. Oh, we're on hold for just a second. Believe this guy, somebody got a little too aggressive on the sight lap and crashed. That's the reason for the delay. And a lot of people hanging out right now because if you're top 3, you will be subject to fuel check. Right now in this class, you can run UTV 96 or lower, but they want to make sure guys aren't running M5 or anything crazy like that. That gives you 20% more power. So if you qualify top 3, you got to hang out. That is it for the sight laps. We have now warmed up to 103. 103 here at G. This is the one that counts. Second card flashes by Bryan Folks, and here comes Bradbury in the Can-Am, backed by Boxo, Walker Evans, Sparco, Maxxis Tires. Here comes Team Car, Polaris Razor, backed by Fox, KMC. Jorgensen, the team. 15-second card flashes. Here we go. This is Johnson out of Metal Center, Metal Roofing Supply. This is the kind of turnout this race series needs. Love to see it. Love to see everybody supporting Best in the Desert. Braving some 104-degree temperatures to get out here and compete. Looks like we're down for a second as we are getting reports that the 90 rolled, and yes, you can roll it here in qualifying. Crew here making sure we get that racer off the track safely, and then we will continue. Thoughts and prayers to this driver. Looks like this crash a little bit more serious than we thought. It's 100 mile an hour straightaway. Wow, wind really picking up. Heat, wind, you'll get it all out here in the desert, that's for sure. Thank goodness for these straps. I think this driver actually going to get out of the vehicle for a second. Could be a bathroom break. Looks like we're going to be down for a couple minutes. We're back into action. Joe Tirana ready to blast off on the Can-Am. Backed by Method, BF Goodrich, Nasty Beast, Hard T. Waiting to see that green light. Here comes Strobel, T94, ready to blast off here. after a sight lap. This is Ronnie Anderson out of Anderson Bros, South Point, NOS Energy Drink. Very accomplished short course racer, also a great desert racer. They come from Riverside, California. Along with his brother RJ, they've done an awful lot. Bryan gives him the 30-second card. Here goes Anderson. And here is Michael Mack out of SSP Racing, powered by New Heights, Taylor's version, T821. Larry Heidler, T86. Ready to get this Polaris Razor out. 15-second card goes up for Burrows and Weller, Team Monster Energy Can-Am Racing, T948. Ready to get it done, ready to blast off. 15-second card is out for one of our talented female racers. This is Mrs. Romo on the Maxxis Tires KMC backed Polaris Razor, T929. Listen to Alec Alexander get on the two-step. Some people like to launch on the two-step like drag racing. He's on the rev limiter. Bringing those R's up. And much like drag racing, look at the Serapis brothers. They take the outside line here. This is where most vehicles were lining up. They decided better traction, smoother line on the outside. We'll see if it works. Here comes Piplick. Move down here for a different angle. Do you see those bumps off the start? It's a rough qualifying course. This is not Daytona International Speedway out here in the desert. Here we go, back underway. A little bit behind schedule. It's been tough on the crew. It's been tough on these teams. But you do what you gotta do. We've had some incidents. I was talking to Bryan off camera too. He's like, you know, a lot of these guys, adrenaline running high and they're really going for it in this qualifying lap. And some of them have made some big mistakes and rolled them. Let's hope that's not the case for Chad Ingram. You do not want your Vegas to Reno weekend and dream to end in qualifying. Comes Wadsworth, ready to go. Co-driver, oh so important, guys. If you're new to this sport, it's everything come Friday. That's your navigation. That's your person to help you make a repair. There are multiple pits, but if you break down in between those pit areas, it's up to the drivers to get out, do what they got to do, keep these machines going. Flats can happen at any point. Course is actually 498 this year, a little shorter than what we're used to. Bryan Folks says it's rougher than ever. Shorter, but rougher. Drivers with a second chance. Uh-oh. Italian Motorsports. Doesn't look like the second try will be a charm, unfortunately. unfortunately, that's not the start they were hoping for. I love it. Guys, how you dealing with this heat out here? You guys okay?
Yeah, we're
It's a little toasty.
we're from the East Coast. This isn't our thing.
Ah, no humidity at least, but
Yeah.
blowtorch doesn't have humidity either, does it?
No.
Bircher. Oh, how I love the sound of a high-performance engine wide open. Here comes another Burchard. T220. Second card out for Patel. Whoa. Is that awesome or what, guys? I want to know how many people would love to give this a try. It takes a lot of work, takes a lot of money in some cases, whole lot of fun though. Stay with us all throughout this video because we're going to see if we can catch up with some of the top qualifiers after the dust settles. Here comes Hammer Down. They got that hammer down already. Can-Am out of Tala. Chad Ingram. False start, false start. We're going to reset it. The equivalent of a false start in football. Bryan Folks telling him to back up. We'll get the T963. Another opportunity for a clean launch out here. Thumbs up. Just 2 more left to go in this group. Hope you guys are enjoying sweltering hot coverage of Best in Desert qualifying from Gene Dry Lakes. 30 minutes outside of Las Vegas before we get to the Expo tomorrow and the big race on Friday, which you can see right here. Make sure you're following, subscribe, notifications on as Ingram waits to go. The 84 of John Bauer is here. BCI Racing, General Ability. And if you know desert racing, you know this name. Brenthel Race Trucks backed by Yokohama. This is Jordan and Jonathan Brenthel, 6173, hoping to get the jump here in Gene Dry Lakes. Very successful Ford dealership. He takes the inside lane, trying to stay out of these deep ruts. This course is getting more and more chewed up each and every time. 6128. Here comes the Green Army team. 6185. Davis and Robinson taking off. Look at those braking bumps. Woo. Team Blauer will be up next. Look at how rough it is right from the jump. Trey D. Gibbs ready to go. Optima back, 6115. It is Miller time. Dustin Miller, Dave Miller, 6151, backed by Vision X Off-Road. Turned Up Racing. 2917 in the buggy. We still got the King Shock 38 chasing suffered an injury on the mend. Get well, Jason Voss. Ben Williams and Cody Williams, hoping for a fast lap out of Rocky Mountain Grading. Well, check this out, guys. Motorcycle champion Ricky Braybeck crossing over to four wheels. Maybe with age comes a cage is true. He's got Rick Braybeck in there as well. He just got the 15-second card from Bryan Folks and the 1582 of Ricky Braybeck. Ready to blast off here. Gene Dry Lakes, Vegas to Reno qualifying. Beautiful truck here for Martino, 6126. Told you one of the great stories here this weekend is Steve Olliges riding with his son Jack. Steve, how'd it go out there?
It was great. Jack, my son, rode with me. Brian laid out an awesome course here. A lot of good straightaways, some whoops, some sharp turns, silty. Just a great qualifying track.
So Vegas to Reno, a little shorter this year, but we're hearing could be rougher than ever. That is the word I'm getting. What are your thoughts heading in?
Yeah, I'm watching some of the videos, and there's so many nice roads that any driver would love to haul butt down, but I see the rough spots and kind of rocky and stuff like that, so it'll be fun. I just think that, if it's anything like last year, the year before, those courses were just awesome, so I expect another great course.
And the final thing is, what's the driving plan? How much will you drive? How much will your son drive?
I'm going to go I'm going to go the first half. Jack's going the second. I haven't decided if we're going to like Tonopah or what, but so look for me in the beginning and Jack in the second part.
Well, good stuff. It'd be a heck of a story if father-son could bring it home. Good luck, guys.
It'd be great. Thanks.
I told you guys one of the biggest names in desert racing is Brenthel. Please be joined with Jordan Brenthel. Jordan, how'd it go out there qualifying? I heard it was rough.
It was rough. Well, one, it was hot, but everyone knows that. So it was a little rough on the truck. We had a pretty long qualifying time today. So we had some downtime out there, and team is working right now to get it all fixed up. So we'll definitely be starting in the back. But it's a long race. It is a follow the leader race. Everyone knows that. So kind of you got to take your advantages where you can. If someone gets a flat tire, you got to make sure you get by them. When there's no dust, watch the direction it's going with the wind, and that's what we're going to have to focus on.
Well, you've been doing this long enough to know you can win from any position. The last question I have for you, you guys are such a big name out here, work with so many people. What is the best advice you could give anybody heading into Vegas and Reno for this absolute punisher that we'll see on Friday? What's the best truck setup advice you could offer?
Oh, there's a lot of things. Aside from truck setup, let's get a Brenthel Industries truck.
There you
but
go.
Aside from that, stay cool and be patient. Especially, everyone's going to have dust. Unless you're starting in the very front, everyone is going to have dust. It doesn't matter if you're going faster or slow or whatever. There's going to be dust out there, and you have to be patient. I've had my fair share of things happen just from not being patient and getting too rowdy. You think you can catch someone, and the next thing you know, you're off a ditch or in a boulder or something like that because you can't see. You got to be able to see when you're driving a race truck. So be patient out there with the dust and use the wind to your advantage when you can.
Jordan Brenthel, good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
You don't know how hot it is. I brought some soup over here. I think it's boiling. I seriously think it's boiling. Unbelievable. Gomez Brother Ultra 4 puffing some white smoke. That's not a good thing. It's hot out here. Vegas to Reno rolls on once again. Brian, congratulations. Successful event. This place is packed. I know it's hot, but you guys are getting it done. What do you think about the turnout here so far?
Good turnout. A lot of big hitters, heavy hitters. Today the UTV Pro Class was huge. It's good. It's going to be qualifying day. Is going to set up for a really, really good race on Friday.
I can't wait. You were telling me the course a little shorter this year, but maybe rougher than ever.
I think it is. It's about 50 miles shorter than last year. I think there's, overall it might not be rougher, but there's a couple, 2 or 3 sections that weren't in the course last year that are really, really rocky and rough.
Excellent. And finally, are we hearing big announcement possibly this weekend. Racers got to stay tuned.
Absolutely. Tomorrow night at the drivers' meeting, we're going to make a big announcement, and I think it's going to be a big game changer in off-road racing in North America.
All right, thanks so much. You heard it from Bryan, and take a look at this, guys. We've been out here all day, 104-degree heat, sending cars through qualifying. Come support it. Vegas to Reno 2025. Well, guys, that is it for now. Shout out to all the racers, and really shout out to Best in the Desert too. I was over there. I can tell you guys, running a qualifying session in 104-degree heat is not easy on them as well. They had several issues where one racer took out the timing system. So shout out to them for getting it done. Official results will be posted on bitd.com, and make sure you keep it locked here. Follow, subscribe, share, because we got the big one coming up next. It is Vegas to Reno on Friday. Cannot wait, guys. Thanks so much for watching. You know, if there's anything fast desert racing, Racing Jack is in.